Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I hope you've had a great weekend. Let me tell you, tonight I've got a treat for you. I am starting a new series called Rolling with Ricky. This is where I'm going to give you a walkthrough, a roll through of my life, daily ins and outs of how I do things in a wheelchair. And so tonight I'm going to be showing you how I get from one wheelchair to the next. I'm going to get into my power motorized wheelchair and then back into my manual. So hang tight and I'll be right back. All right, let's get rolling. Okay, so I'm going up to the power wheelchair and I have to get positioned correctly just so that I can reach the controls of the power wheelchair. I'm using my left hand because that is my dominant arm, and I've checked to see if the power indicator lights were on so that later on I'm able to tell when the chair is turned off and when it's turned on. And I have a little hack here. I use the power wheelchair to move me in my manual chair simply because it's a challenge to do both. And now I'm getting in the right position so that whenever I do the transfer, there's not too much of a gap in between me moving from one chair to the next, but also it's not too tight. And now I am positioning my hands, my feet in the appropriate locations so that everything is a smooth transfer. I don't need any slipping and falling and breaking a bone, so I'm always particular about my hand location. And now I'm transferring over onto the foot plates of the power wheelchair. Now that everything is secure, I'm going to lift myself up into my seat using my arms and my legs, which is a lot of exercise, and it's really good to have full mobility that way. All right, and now I'm rolling out. So here we are. I'm getting back into the manual chair. All right, check out my reverse skills. I can do this with my eyes closed. Trust me, I did it last night in the dark and did not hit the wall. I take pride in my driving abilities. Alright, so now I'm doing the same thing, making sure that the spacing is right. As you see, I'm taking my foot and feeling that everything is okay. My feet and my hands are very helpful when when doing these transfers. I use everything. And so you've noticed that I slid down onto the foot plates very gently. That's because I've injured myself before going too quickly. All right, and you saw how smooth that transfer was? And now I am gonna drive the wheelchair back into the location that it once was so that I can plug it in to charge it for later usage. And that concludes me getting in and out of my chairs. Hey y'all. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. You got to get a little insight as to how I do what I do. Hang out with me next week while I continue rolling with Ricky.